We talk a lot about coding and programming, but that's not necessarily what we need to understand actually, because that's been outsourced to an AI,
Yeah.
outsourced to a data center,
Hmm.
outsourced to a server that can do the coding and programming. So what's there left to do talk about as far as what's deep?
So I think the definition of digital twin has gotten a little bit murky because it's going back and forth between lots of different industries and used in so many different ways. So what I say digital twin is to one industry means something completely different to another, right? So talking about when we're talking about a digital twin is that bigger picture kind of digital twin where it's a visual representation of real-time data in some way, whether that is a 3D model or if it's something web or if it's just your kind of basic dashboard. But it's something that is telling you exactly what's happening with your asset out in the real world in some digital format.
Like you said, different places will call it different things. I think at one point he said this is just a video game. And when you say video game, people click right away. Oh, digital twin, like an avatar, like so many things that we're so accustomed to. But digital twin is a murky term, right? And I think when me and you were discussing it, I said that if there's a sensor and that sensor is being replicated in the digital world, that's just a computer assisted designing, right? Like I
Mhm.
can make a copy of the way my cell phone works inside of a computer.
Yeah,
But if I can run my cell phone from my computer, as in click on a few things, and all of a sudden what's happening in my laptop monitor is also what's happening in my phone, all of a sudden there's a feedback loop that is initiated and things are actually running in my phone just the way I'll be touching it actually. Moves actually, it's just the arms, right? It'll be just like in manufacturing shop floor, but in inventory, right? A
yeah,
warehouse.
yeah,
And everything is moving because there's just arms. That's all you needed. But to make those arms is far more cheaper because those arms probably will require more maintenance. But instead of rebuilding a whole robot, you throw away the arms and replace the new arms with it.
yeah,
And these things are not made out of steel or aluminum; they're made out of almost plastic, right? Well, because the digital twin system can look at the activity of the humans and say all he's doing is using his tactile senses to figure out how to pick something up without dropping it and not squeezing it too hard.
yeah.
You don't
And
need a
checking and
robot
making
body
sure
for
it
that.
grabbed the right thing, which you got computer vision. So yeah, we're at that point where we have the data to train something to do that.
Right.
Uh, it's just about someone kind of taking that opportunity and finding out how to do it.
And if you're able to ask the right type of questions, like AI does, AI asks the right questions all the time. I find that more fascinating about AI than just answers, because I want AI to like start thinking about like, hey, I'm trying to brainstorm this. What questions do I need to ask? All of a sudden, it asks questions that I'm like, I wasn't even thinking about that, right? So that kind of goes back to the scenario I was describing, where, you know, do we need a robot with two legs?
Maybe we have sort of a pop culture idea of what a robot is, and it clouds the way we think about things. And
Exactly.
that's, I mean, that goes into so much of our technology that we build, is we have a pop culture idea of what this thing is. We have some sort of stereotype in our mind through media or anything else about what this futuristic thing is. And sometimes you need to get that out of your head.
Yeah, hell from Space Odyssey, right?
Exactly.
Um,
Yeah.